Okay, I am in Starbucks, and I just want to talk with a really long time friend of mine. Tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Cora Linda, and I am the founder and CEO of Space Dream Productions.
Exactly. She is amazing. The reason why I want to talk to you is because not only I know who you are for many years, but you are amazing filmmaker. You have, I don't know how many hundreds film festival awards. You are so professional, a writer. You make scripts, and you have an amazing approach how companies and any brand can get the benefit to have a filmmaker with a cinematic, product where they can to writing and to the branding concept of a filmmaker, a director, and a writer can actually hit the best message, the best identity to do the brand awareness. So can you tell people what you do? Because I mean that costs thousands. And I don't know if we pay a copywriter, for example, we pay a screenwriter, and the camera that you have, and the professional uh, direction of the directors, like a full package, commercial filmmaking, production, documentary, you call it, you name it, an amazing package. Can you tell people what do you do? Because it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. And one of the things that's really important to me is being able to support other business owners and artists and people who are trying to maybe get started or who maybe they have started, but they're not like a big multi-million dollar company yet. I found out that actually from one of our clients who works in finance, I think the number is something like 90% or under 90% or something like that, like around 90% of all small businesses make less than $100,000 a year. That's 90% of businesses. There's definitely, if you want a luxury car commercial and you want it done a certain way, like it's going to be expensive. Even I can't do that for you for less than a certain amount of money. It's going to be expensive. But really basic things like general storytelling, sharing your brand, content creation, coming up with concepts that really connect you with your audience. If I'm charging $25,000 a month, in 4 months, I just took that business's entire income for the year.
Wow.
Like, it's just not realistic. And I really want to help people. It's not just about like, oh yeah, I want to, make money and go live on a yacht. I don't want to live on a yacht,
Wow.
but being able to support people, help them tell their story, that's really important to me. So we worked really hard to kind of figure out what would be viable for us. We do have, employees. I don't use AI. I don't use overseas VAs or whatever. All of our staff is American. All of our employees are contractors. We have a couple people we work with in like Canada and the UK. But I wanted to figure out what can we offer that would be viable for people that maybe some of these businesses who don't have $1 million to just drop on marketing for the year. So our packages start at $750 a month.
Wow.
And our biggest package, which will like stack you with content, short
Wow.
form videos, 60 reels a day, sorry, 60 reels a month. It's about 9,500, I think $10,000 a month, about that. So yeah.
And you did a research. What you was telling me that you did actually a survey, a big survey to find out what businesses, small, medium, large businesses want. What on that? Can you tell me about that too?
Yeah, so we've always sort of been very word of mouth and like, we'll go from one client to another client, or we'll have, one client will tell another client about us and then we'll start working for that person, or someone will see our work and then they'll hire us. And that's awesome, but it doesn't really allow us to fully support like the community of small businesses that are out there that are trying to figure out like, they don't work in content creation. That's not their job. They work in every other industry, and we've worked with so many different industries. Anyway, so we did a market research survey just before the end of the year. We did 100 surveys across the world, across industries. The vast majority wanted content for under $1,000 a month, which is why we created the 750 package. And the vast majority, I think it was something like 70 something percent, preferred people who don't work with AI. They don't want AI generated content. I actually forgot I was going to pull it up. I saw a study that was done where they did brain scans of people receiving marketing images, and the like aha moment of like, oh, this looks interesting. Pure human content got interest faster than the mixed human and AI. And the pure AI content was a much slower delay for an emotional response from the person who was watching it.
Wow.
And that's not to say AI isn't a tool. I know there's a lot of people out there that are using it. I'm happy to have more conversations about it. But
Another
if
chapter.
you, yeah, if you want to connect authentically with people, you have to connect. Like there has to be a connection. And I am a filmmaker. I've been working in and around the film industry. My assistant pointed out it's now like over 25 years. So it's been a while.
Wow.
I've been working in independent film since 2013 when I started, well, actually since about 2012. I started the company in late 2013. So for the last 11 years, I've been running Space Dream Productions. A lot of content creators kind of leave the world of film and kind of get into the world of marketing. I had studied marketing first, and then I got into film,
Wow.
and then realized that they go to get like, I think I listened to my first lecture on public relations in 1998. So it's been a minute since I started studying this. And all of the storytelling techniques, all of the camera work and the visualization and the editing and all of these tools to tell a story in a movie, why not use all of that? It doesn't have to, your social media doesn't have to look like Transformers, but that doesn't mean that you can't be lit well, the audio can't be clear, the storytelling aspects, the things that you're connecting with the audience, it all should have that same level of communication. And we keep making movies at the same time. So we're always advancing as storytellers so we can continue to deliver better service to our clients.
Unbelievable. Remember, I told you when I see your prices, I know who you are. I've been with you in films. I've been acting in your film. I've been part of the crew on your film. I am the avocado man, but I have another character that's coming, another movie, avocado man. But it's just, I feel really impressed and passionate because in my culture, woman is really a big deal. You know, the touch, the intelligence and impregnation of the details that they do, they build the civilization, they build build the society. And you are, and I love you, I love you, and I love your husband. You are amazing, smart, and perfectionist, dedicated, and you have a high level of concept aesthetics. And we can, I think your contribution, your approach is so logical, it's so nice because it's no agency or person that do this with that approach in the cinematic product experience that you can offer. you know can you tell people, and it's kind of stupid question, I don't want to kind of centralize it or capsulate it, but be a woman, knowing the concept to diminish, but the woman, be the amazing woman that you are, become a filmmaker that you are. How's experience? How that happened for your life?
So I was very lucky in that the people who I started working with when I first started working in film, I never thought for a moment that I would struggle because I'm female. I was very supported. I was surrounded by very strong and powerful women who were very competent and they were trusted by their crew. They were followed by their crew. They were exceptional leaders and they were my role models. Prior to that, growing up, I had some wonderful women raising me who were doctors and lawyers. Even my grandmother had her own business. Like it wasn't like a foreign idea to be able to succeed as a woman either in business or in film. It wasn't until I sort of broke away from that world and I started diving more into like Hollywood proper, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna move back into independent film.
Yeah.
But even when I worked I like day played on some big projects when I was in LA, pure studio projects, movies, network television, etc. I think I was just very lucky to have really awesome people around me. I've been in the meetings where I'm supposed to be I'm the CEO of the company, and I might have my male counterpart with me, whether it's my husband or one of our other partners or one of our staff, and all the questions keep getting directed to them. And they're very supportive. And I once sat through, I think, a good 5-10 minutes of a meeting of one of our partners just going, I think Cora can answer that. I can try to give you the information, but the best person to address that to would be Cora. And after he said that, literally like 10 or 15 times, the person asking the questions finally started addressing the questions to me. And I was like, yes, hi, hello.
I am the
But
camera director guy, you know.
and yeah, I've walked on set and the producer like introduces me. I start the production meeting for the day. I'm the hired director working on a project. It's not my crew. I don't know these people. I just met them that morning. And someone finally raises their hand and goes, I'm so sorry, but who are you? And I'm like, I'm the director. And they're like, oh, I thought you were like hair and makeup or something. And I was like, why would it, what? Like, what? And like just the way
Make
you were
artist,
dressed.
make an
And I
art.
was like, so
Interesting.
it is. And I want like supporting other women in business because I have had those experiences and I do understand that's really important to me. But at the end of the day, what's most important to me is supporting people who are doing good things for the world.
Yeah.
If you're, I always use this example, but if you're a shoe salesman or shoe saleswoman or a cobbler and you're making shoes, and I'm not going to make a shoe commercial for you. That's just like buy shoes. But I will make things that tell your story, that say why your shoes, that educate people on the importance of proper footwear, that explain to people why wearing, maybe not as well made shoes, like this particular shoe is important. Maybe you're family owned and operated. Maybe you have a story like, how did you become a cobbler? How did you get into this shoemaking business? Why do you sell shoes? And, you know, maybe your whole brand is I sell shoes because I don't want to be broke and this is how I make my money. And, we just lean into that and make it like a comedy thing. Maybe shoes are your passion. I think that finding the heart of a story, finding the heart of a person, and then really looking at how to like share that. And I don't know, maybe it is because I'm female that I have like a nurturing side, but it's really important to me. I can't survive as a business by myself. Like I need other businesses operating around me. I need society doing well. The grocery store has to have food in it. The farmers have to be doing good. Like everybody in my life and in the world doing well just makes it better for everybody else and for themselves. So if I can do things that help other people and I'm not super worried about competition. Like, if you're a content creator and I'm a content creator, great, let's collaborate. Let's be in touch. Maybe someone comes to me that's not a good fit for me, but is a good fit for you. Maybe you're busy. I'll take care of them. Like I'm cool with that. Obviously, if someone is like toxic about it, that's not a good thing. But as a general rule, I really like supporting people and just fostering a community where everybody is thriving. Even the people watching the content, they're either educated or they're entertained or they're, shown something that can help them, whether it's a service or something they can add to their life that will make their life better.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to add something, in my opinion, in today's technology and social media, how TV and films, they are changing and shifting to social media, because people consume more the phone, consuming more the streaming. And in order that you can, and always, I have a friend that is one of the, in my opinion, biggest director and TV producer. He took American Idol to South American country, Aknanda. He's from Argentina. And Argentina, they're really good creating the concept because they have to live by ratings. So they
Yeah.
really, it's the rating you don't have, it's no money on the table in that industry. But in order that you can be a content creator right now and breaking my own viewpoint of PR and producing materials to bring it to catch attention, you have to be a writer. You have to, people doesn't know, but you have to get you have to generate a viewpoint of a writer, a screenwriter. You need to generate the viewpoint of a director. You need to generate the viewpoint as a filmmaker. Even that you're doing a video and you're doing a panning on a slideshow, you need to know how the camera, how the macro spectrum of event is going to one way or another, what is the message, the music. It's just filmmaking. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
If you have that package, even more, based on hundreds of words that you have, And I am so happy to team up with you. I am so happy to become logistic partner at Aknanda Production. And I want to know people what you're doing. And actually, I want to put you on this video that I want to post it. I want to put the package link so they see how amazing, good price. And I don't want to say cheap because cheap, but how
Accessible,
accessible,
affordable.
affordable, and that will bring a huge benefit to the industry and the economics in this moment because people need beauty on the images, on the visual image, so people can consume what they need to consume. So thank you for your time. I really appreciate your time, and I'm really happy to work with you again. So I know the first time that I meet you, not just going to be in my life a long time. I think I met you since 1999, 2002 now. I don't know how many years,
Yeah, it was about 25 years ago.
25 years ago, and we're still the same. So I still the same. So we don't drink block. We can walk in the middle of the day. So we're kind of vampires with something different with us. I love you. Thank you for your time and say hello to your husband. And I will see you soon.
I will. He sends his love as well. Thank you. It was great to see you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.